Contrary to popular belief, gold and silver absolutely could be breaking out here. I'm going to show you exactly why I think that. I'm going to show you the trades that we actually gave out inside of Nordic Alpha this week that was, I believe, a 7 or so X risk to reward ratio on silver. And then obviously the trade that we just gave out on gold yesterday that hit today and is an absolutely decent amount of profit right now from the long perspective. And I'm going to show you the only levels that really matter and where we could be potentially going from here and the levels that have to hit in order for that to happen. There's no guarantee that gold goes up or down and then drags silver with it. But with these parameters that have hit, that are being set up right now, it is kind of the perfect storm that gold could potentially go up, at least to these certain levels that I'm about to outline in this video. If you're not familiar with who I am, my name is Drew Wolfer. I am the head trader and the founder of Nordic Alpha. We do this every day inside of every market, and without further ado, I'm just gonna get you straight into the charts and get you prepared for what could potentially happen next week and over the weekend whenever the markets open on Sunday, at least the futures markets inside of gold and silver and just commodities in general. Right? So first and foremost, the thing that I want you to understand inside of gold is we just had an almost perfect storm for a long position. It was called a swing failure pattern at confirmed lows. We literally gave this out inside of the Nordic Alpha private VIP trading academy. If you are inside of that, you got this trade. Actually, one of my mentorship clients actually took this trade, took a 2.5x risk to reward, already took profit, killed it on this trade literally within like a couple of hours or something like that, right? So we gave this trade out yesterday on the 23rd inside of Nordic Alpha, and the trade was very, very simple. The parameters were very, very simple. We had the 1 hour lows right here. If you swing fail those lows with a bullish divergence, which we did, right? Boom, big, big, big bullish divergence right here through here, okay? The entry was a long, okay? Now, second to that, there's something else that happened here that we obviously needed or we would like to have seen that I didn't necessarily talk about, but this is called a Wyckoff Model 2, okay? And that Wyckoff Model 2 happened right there with a bullish divergence, okay? Which was an absolutely perfect entry for this long right here. And if this does hit our full take profit targets up here near the 30-minute highs, you will see that this is around a 7 to 10x risk to reward trade. Depends on where you took the trade. If you took it down here on this very next candle after the swing failure pattern printed, it is an 11x risk to reward, meaning you will make $11 for every dollar that you risk. So for every $100 you risk, you would make $1,100 on that trade. Absolutely insane trade right here. Now, what needs to happen in between here and there? There's a couple of different things, okay? And I don't mind talking about this obviously in public because this has already happened inside of Nordic Alpha. So everybody in there is already positioned. If you want to be positioned, just get in. It's one of the first links in the description and it's one of the cards under this video. But that's not the point of this video. The first thing that you're going to have to do, you got to crack these 15-minute highs, the 5-minute highs and the 1-minute highs, which are right at $4,757. Okay, the second thing you're going to have to do is start working your way up to about $4,854, which is where the 1 hour highs are. Now, what you'll also notice is that we have a set of order blocks right here, institutional order blocks, a 1-minute and a 45-minute order block. Neither of them have been mitigated at all that are just above that 1 hour high at about 48.78. So from about 48.60 to about 48.90, this little $30 range, this is going to be your next level of interest. So you've got your first one right here, you've got your second one right here, and then your ultimate level of interest is going to be the 30-minute highs. Now, outside of that, what we're also going to see is once we get up above this, this kind of gives us the ability to get up above $5,000 relatively quickly because we don't have much resistance past that until we hit $5,000. So once you get up above about 48.70, you're looking at a set of order blocks right here, institutional order blocks at $5,000. If you can clear this right here, which is 47.60. Then you can get up above 48.75, and you get up above that $5,000 range, you're looking to start bringing this up to those old highs way, way, way up here at about $5,250, which is then obviously the gateway to the all-time highs, which was way up here near $5,600, okay? So what do we need to uphold in order for that to happen? You need to uphold these lows right here, right around $4,672. We'll zoom in. I'll show you exactly what those lows look like. They are all right here. You've got your 5-minute, your 15-minute, and your 1 hour phantom low right here, which is where your SFP was, swing failure pattern, to take you up to where we are now. Now, let's talk about silver, because if we were to lose this right here, we're going to have a little bit of support right here at about 46.21, but you're going to get a nice precipitous fall. If you lose this level right here, you could come all the way down to about 43.50, and worst case scenario, $4,100 on gold. Now, for silver, the trade that we actually gave out this past week was this one right here. And basically what we did was we entered at this kind of double top, old double top, which was a double top that we had before we went super parabolic up to, you know, $100 plus in silver. And this was a massive pivot point that we a lot of times get rejections from and get, you know, nice fades. So this was about a 7.5 risk to reward. Full take profit got hit. We were never in danger on this trade. We actually gave this trade out about a month ago, and we've been waiting for this thing to hit inside of NORDIC Alpha, obviously. People took this trade. They took it, you know, it went pretty friggin' well, to be honest with you. But what do we need to see in order for silver to go up? Obviously, we want to see gold starting to work its way up. But ultimately, silver just really needs to uphold that $72 area, which is right here where these 10-minute and 1 hour order blocks are. Okay, that's going to be a key integral area, $72 right here. Okay, second to that, this is probably your highest confluence area to uphold, which is going to be where all these 7 different order blocks are. And yes, I do have order block. I have these different indicators that kind of, you know, take care of all this for me. My order blocks get drawn by the Alpha Intelligence Suite. Same thing with my naked POCs, my naked VWAPs, and my actual market structure gets drawn by Alpha Intelligence as well. And it literally draws all this stuff on my chart, so I don't have to do it in, you know, about 7 seconds on any chart that you would want them to do. Now, first and foremost, you would want to uphold all of these order blocks down here. If you somehow got below 72, I mean, $68 is kind of like your last line in the sand before you start, you know, kind of trickling your way down to all of these market structure lows, the 1 hour, the 4 hour, the 12 hour, the daily lows, all the way down at $61. So if you were to lose about 68 bucks, you're probably going to come down here to these lows. You've got one more last ditch effort right here. But ultimately, that's not really what we care about. What we care about is like, how can we get out of here? Well, your first area to get you out of this area is going to be your 30-minute, 15-minute, 5-minute, and your 1-minute highs, very similar to how it was on the gold chart, right? And so long as we can clear that, we don't really have much in terms of resistance until we get up to this order block set, 30-minute and a 15-minute order block. This is not actually going to show us much resistance because these have already been mitigated over 50%. So you're probably going to push through these pretty easily and probably tag through these old highs right here and get right up here to where these naked VWAPs are. You've got 2 naked VWAPs, a naked weekly and a naked daily. You've got your naked POCs up here for your naked weekly POC, right at about $85. So if you can get up above these highs and start to reclaim them and move your way up above $77 and then getting above $80, you're pretty likely to come up to about $85 relatively quickly. And once you clear 85 bucks, it kind of brings you up to 97 relatively quickly after that. So until we get up to those levels, I don't really want to talk about, you know, everything that's in between 85 and 97 until we get there, right? But at least this gives you a pretty good gauge of what we need to, you know, take down in order to go up and what we need to uphold in order to not just get wrecked in terms of price going down on both gold and silver. So if you enjoy content like this, obviously, make sure you smash the like button. That's about all I ask. And subscribe to the channel. You know, if you want to get inside of NORDIC Alpha, you know exactly where to do that. There's a card right under this video, and we'll be more than happy to have you in there. I appreciate you. Everybody have a good #Friday Pie Day with your beautiful families. Peace.